Hello traders, and welcome to this new daily market update. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you are having a wonderful week, profitable week, and that you are getting ready, for tomorrow's, trading. Okay, so this is a chart for. I had this chart last time, yeah. So I was showing how price was in an uptrend. This is the GBP USD pound US dollar. I was showing how price was in an uptrend, and I've marked this area. You can find the chart. The chart, I mean, is the chart. The chart analysis is in my list. I mean, you can find it in my on my channel. Okay, so you can find it on my channel, and I was expecting price to break. From this to break here at this area. And I was expecting a buy setup, and look at what price did. Also, I've drawn Fibonacci retracement, as you can see. Fibonacci retracement, not retracement, sorry, extensions. Look where price bounced back, exactly at Fibonacci Fibonacci extension level. And this has been done before the move. So all my analysis is before the move happens, and most of them they see price going in my direction, also with a very low exposure and risk. All my trades and everything that I show has very low exposure, because I'm a real trader. Only real traders, or people that care about their money and care about how they trade, they will talk to you about these things. I mean, exposure, and not, whoa, I made $400, whoa, I made $1,000, whoa, I did this trade 300 pips. Who cares if in your analysis you are not, for example, here, why did I choose this trade? First, because I was going with the trend. Okay, these are basics, but most YouTubers or coaches or whatever, they don't like to talk about basic stuff, because I think they believe that it doesn't sell to the newbie trader, or to the person that doesn't understand, have no idea about trading, etc. So they prefer to talk about Elliott waves. They prefer to talk about complicated shapes that they see and that they have discovered, and very strange. I've when you listen to them, or when you listen to some, you get amazed by the quantity of shit, the word I don't want to say, but that you find, they have invented a new kind of correction thing, that if you take your trade at this level of this shape, you are going to become millionaire. No, trading is not about one skill, or one small skill, or one shape, or one chart pattern that makes everyone a millionaire. The patterns, they are so diverse, and patterns, they can have so many outcomes depending on what happened before and after. Before, of course, not after you don't know, but there are so many scenarios, be it the time of the day, be it the range that a pair would travel per day, so the average daily range, depending on lots of stuff, depending on if you'll have if it's a news day, if etc. There are lots of subtleties, that if you don't understand these subtleties, and you won't understand them, you will practice them and you will get used to them. You are not going to learn how to be a football player by watching Messi or Ronaldo or whatever. You will never, even if you stay in front of your TV for, I don't know, for your whole life watching them, you will never play like them, because you have to experience, and you have to understand how to play. I mean, when they are playing, for example, football, Every game is different. Every time they take the ball, or they dribble, or they move with the ball, they have a situation that is unique. It's the same for trading. You have unique situations. Of course, you have similarities, but you have unique situations. So how can you become a better trader? By tackling all these unique situations, when your coach or the person that have coached you and told you that you will become a millionaire, because if you follow his method you'll become a millionaire. Why you didn't become a millionaire? Why you didn't make money trading? Because as simple as it seems, trading is about getting used to different, like, situations, and different, like, setups, that only by spending most of your time watching looking at your charts, etc., that you'll get used to this situation and be able to unconsciously be able, like, to react to some situations rather than the other. Of course you need a method. Of course you are going to be trading using a method, but you can't apply your method blindly. You have to introduce your a little thing that is called experience, call it whatever you want, that will help you, like, trade. Because you can't, because if a method can be, like, can be automated, you'll have robots making millions. Why there are no robots making, like, making people, like, huge amounts of money? Because market situations change. Like, market situations, they are ever changing. Anyways, let's get to this. So right now I don't want to use, like, I'm not going to use Fibonacci extension. I'm going to use retracement. This is a good opportunity to use retracement. And sorry, this is inverted, but okay, let's invert it. And I'm just going to tell you, I don't have, like, I don't have a setup for today. For this one, I don't have a setup. I just have, like, potential moves, because the move has already occurred. Okay, we already have the move occurring. It has bounced off and then, like, dropped. So right now, the only thing that you have, is like, this channel that is still, as you can see, price is still, like, trying to stay inside the channel. So what you should wait for, if you are trading during the night, maybe you might have, like, a good opportunity to buy if price, like, it stays above here, and then you buy for, like, the move up. But I doubt it, because I see mainly price, like, doing a correction like this, because it seems to me that price is going to correct. So if it corrects, then you have an opportunity to sell. So this is everything that I have in this chart, because right now, if it doesn't break, like, this level again, if it doesn't break this level again, so I don't expect it, like, to go even higher. So price is, like, like, in the middle. And when price is at, at the middle, it's in the middle. Price is in the middle. So it's very hard to trade. So if you are a day trader, wait for a breakout, like, either side of, like, the channel, not either side of the channel. So if you have a correction here, you can. But if you have an impulse, you might be able, like, to buy it as soon as, like, you break and confirm, like, confirm the breakout. And of course, like, you can wait and see the reaction at the top of the channel. So at the top of the channel, if you see that price is still bullish and still wants to continue higher, because I think that the bullish, like, the bullish trend is still, like, it's still intact. So the bullish trend is still intact. The potential, the buying potential is much stronger than, like, the sell. So try to find, like, where you can enter. As I said, if you have a correction, you can try to sell, because maybe it wants to break, like, this low. Maybe I will show you. Maybe it wants to break this low before, like, going higher. So maybe it wants to break this low. We have this low. and this law has not been broken. So maybe it wants to break this law, all right? So maybe it wants to break this law before, you know, like going, you know, like even higher. Because if it breaks the law, we have a much higher potential, you know, like for a buy. Okay. So if it breaks the law here, and it breaks the law, okay, so we'll have much more potential for a buy. You see it like this. So you have, why? Because this is going to be a huge correction, an expanding flat, but a huge correction that will confirm, you know, like confirm the move, you know, like to the upside. Okay. Okay, so if you like the video, please subscribe and share this video among your friends, your family, everyone that you love, and everyone that might, you know, like benefit from watching not only this video but the series of videos, so they can get an idea how to trade and how to trade the right way. I mean, using just a price action, using major, you know, like support and resistance level, and of course using Fibonacci retracements, which are a very highly reliable tool that can be used to trade, and especially to I mean, to do technical analysis the right way. Thank you very much.